What's up, people? How's everybody doing? Anyways, I'm just chilling. I think it's day 6 of the zombie apocalypse. And I've been on my Midland GXT 1000 VP4 pretty much all day. I got these long before the zombie apocalypse, not because I'm a prepper or anything, but because I was trying to teach my daughter how to ride a bike. And the thing is I would either have to chase her, yell, hey, slow down, come back, or whatever, because she would just get on that bike and go. And that always, scared me, And she didn't always hear me. So what I did is I got her a phone, I got me a phone, I would call, if she got too far or if I needed to go left or right. But sometimes, for whatever reason, sometimes our networks didn't connect, or she has to stop, get off the bike, look at the phone, or she thought it was somebody else calling her. So what I did is I got the Midland GXT 1000 VP4 walkie-talkies, and I got one and I attached one to her and I turned the volume all the way up. And at that point, I was able to, tell her, hey, stop, come back, whatever. And she would hear it. She would hear it instantaneously, so she would, stop, come back. If I told her wait at a corner or at a signal light, wait for me, she would wait. And if she had something to say or had questions, she would, just unhook it, let me know, put it back, and, we went from there. So if you're teaching your children how to ride a bike, get a walkie-talkie. Use a walkie-talkie to, be able to communicate with them, like if you need them to stop or wait, because I'll tell you, trying to do it without a walkie-talkie is a lot harder. So I wanted to let you all know that I did use this, and this Nuon battery recharger. I put my Duracell batteries in here, and my Duracell batteries are like 5 years old. Okay, and what I like about this Nuon battery charger is it'll tell me individually which batteries are charging and which ones are not. So the ones that weren't, I was able to just take those, throw them away. These things did charge my batteries, but they charged them hot. They were hot. I was like, woo, right? So I put those to the side, and that's pretty much what I like about this is the whole, being able to figure out without having to cycle through them to figure out which batteries are still chargeable. So far, I haven't charged the actual Nuon rechargeable batteries that come with this. So when that comes up, we'll mention this again, okay? What I like about the Duracell charger, though, is that it folds. And let me tell you, this thing has served me well. I love this thing. What I don't like is how there's only 2 light indicators right here in the bottom. They're going to glow either red or green. Red if they're not charging or they need to be charged, or green if they are charging or if they're charged. With this one, you have to cycle through the batteries. Like if only one of them is charging but the other one's not, you got to figure out which one it is by using another battery. And again, with the new one, you don't have to do that, so it's really super convenient and easy. I would just go that way. But I love the fact that it folds, because I can just fold it and then throw it in my junk drawer. Or with a new rechargeable battery, I can't do that. I can't do that with this, because it's going to get dirty. There's going to get stuff on it, whatever. So I have to actually keep this one separate from everything, and I got to take a little bit better care of it. Okay, so with that said, I have a list of movies for y'all, because you know what? I know that we're all in the same box of crayons right now, and you don't always know what you want to watch, So I put a list of movies, suggestions. I got the apps connected. That way you know which app to look at to find these movies. And right now everything is available at this very moment, because I just went through my Roku and checked all this stuff out. And the other good thing about these apps particularly is that you don't have to have a Roku to have them. But you know what? If you don't have a Roku, you're going to get so much more content, so much more free content, good content. So do yourself a favor, get a Roku. When I got my Roku, I don't even rent movies anymore, because anything that I want, I can find on Roku. More often than not, I can find it for free. And what I like about Roku is, like, let's say you want a certain movie, like let's say you want to watch Female Trouble by John Waters. Okay, you can look that in their search, and it'll come up and it'll tell you if it's even available on Roku. If it's available for free, or if it's available for rent, or if it's available for purchase. And with a lot of these apps, sometimes they have sales, so you can rent stuff or buy stuff for for cheap. So getting a Roku really is the way to go. You're going to get way more free content. Okay, way more free movies, TV shows with a Roku. Okay, so starting off with Midnight Pulp. Midnight Pulp is the name of the app. Okay, the movies that I'm going to suggest, they're good. And see, this was supposed to be a series called Smashbeans Sees Monsters, where I go to different places, like to cemeteries, because there's just a few cemeteries that are open, not right now, but that I can walk in there and film and make movie suggestions. And this is what I want to do. But, since we're all here right now in this together, I figure, I'm just going to throw these out there so that, in case somebody, wants to check out movies, good movies. I'm talking about good movies. The quality isn't always there, but they're still good, fantastic, super awesome stories, and if you got a little bit of imagination and you just let it all go, you're going to be enthralled by some really crazy stuff. Okay, so we're off with Midnight Pulp. Midnight Pulp is the name of the app. Okay, Midnight Pulp has right now at this moment has Basket Case. If you haven't seen Basket Case, good movie, check it out. Re-Animator, total classic, love it. It's also got Necromantic. I remember the first time I saw that movie, I was like, what the? Okay. And then we got Popcornflix. We got Tales from the Darkside. We got the ABCs of Death, parts 1 and 2. And we have Jacob's Ladder. I remember the first time I seen Jacob's Ladder, my mind was just completely blown, man. I was like, wow, this movie's just, for a lot of years, I didn't watch Jacob's Ladder because I thought that the name of the movie was stupid. But when I sat down with some friends and, had a couple of beers, and when I saw Jacob's Ladder, I was like, this movie's great, man. You got to check this out, okay? So check out Jacob's Ladder for reals. And then on Crackle is the name of the app, okay? On Crackle, we got 30 Days of Night. We got John Carpenter's Vampires. We got Godzilla 2000. I'm a big, huge Godzilla fan. Love Godzilla, Gamera, Johnny Sockman's Flying Robot. I'm telling you, I love the big kaiju. A lot of activity going on. This gets a lot of channels. Right now, I'm parked on channel 1. It's GMRS channel, where they're actually supposed to be, using numbers to identify themselves. But, anyways, I'm going to turn that off real quick. Like I was saying, I love Godzilla movies. And then I got Cheech and Chong's Nice Stream. I know it's not horror or anything scary, but it's Cheech and Chong, man. How can you not like Cheech and Chong? And it's available right now for free on Crackle. Okay? And then we got frightpix. We got Someone's Knocking at the Door. This movie all by itself is just horrifying. I mean, it's just like horrifying on so many different levels. The same guy, and I forget his name, he also did Unspeakable. If you haven't seen Unspeakable, check out Unspeakable. It's madness, pure madness. And Someone's Knocking at the Door is no less. It's pure crazy. Then we got Dr. Butcher, MD. Check it out. It's one of those cannibal movies. Then we got Deadtime Stories, Part 2. Okay, and we got George A. Romero's Night of Living Dead. Classic, love it. I don't care if it's black and white. I normally don't like black and white movies, and I remember talking to this one guy on Twitter because he had just made a black and white movie. And I told him, dude, I don't want to watch your black and white movie because it's in black and white. The technology is there. Use it. But he came back with some other filmmaker who said that if you don't make a movie in black and white, that you're not a real filmmaker. Well, I think that other filmmaker, whoever he is full of, because you know what? The technology is there. Take advantage of it. But George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead is definitely worth watching. Okay, now on Shout Factory TV, and yes, you can put Shout Factory TV on your phone, on pretty much any device. Get a Roku if you don't got one. Okay, so the name of the app is Shout Factory TV. It has Assault on Precinct 13. It's got Nightbreed. It's got Class of 1984, and it's got Fear of a Black Hat. Fear of Black Hat. It's a spoof. You gotta watch it. throw back a couple of beers, or whatever makes you happy, and watch it. It's pretty good, Definitely worth watching. So that's pretty much my list for this time. I hope you're all well. I hope everybody's doing fine, because you know what? We're all going to be okay. We're all going to be good. We're all going to get through this together. All right, guys. Peace. I love each and every one of you. I'm out.